YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? This is your boy, the one and only DJ Troy. So what's going on? What's poppin'? What's up? What's good? Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick 5-minute video for the weekend wrap up. Get to the scenarios, get to the deals, get to what's important and keep it moving. Alright, so over the weekend, the trending topic, the number one topic was, of course, this situation with Charlie Sheen and his HIV status, and some of his goddesses coming out saying that they didn't know that he was HIV positive. And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? If any female out there that's watching my video and showing me love is sleeping around with a guy who they know is a player, then you know that you're at risk to get everything, okay? And then the strangest thing about it is that people are living with STDs for years and they don't know until they go for like a regular checkup and a thorough examination and you see this disease, that disease, and that disease, okay? So just be careful out there of who you sleep with and know what you're doing. Strangely enough, there's been a huge increase in STD transmission. So people, make sure whomever you're sleeping with, make sure that you know what you're doing. And the people out there, make sure that you yourself have the respect and the decency to take care of your partner. If you know you're gonna cheat, if you know you can't help yourself, have the decency to use a condom. Have the decency to protect yourself. Don't go cheating on your spouse or your partner and then you're going to come home with some sort of disease and mess people's lives up for the rest of their lives. No pun intended. Alright? Moving on to, of course, the situation that's been brewing in Paris and the situation of ISIS. There's been a lot of things coming out all over the world. People talking about, ISIS was created by the United States in response to the leader of Syria. People, the truth is that we don't know, okay? We are dealing with things that's way above our brain level in terms of what the government and what politicians and whomever is telling us, okay? All you have to know is that you got to just try your best to protect yourself and protect your family and do the best what you can and just hope that the leaders that you have in power or the people that you vote in are doing what they're supposed to do to protect you and your own land and to protect you wherever you are. Because the truth is, again, is that politicians go into power hoping to make change, hoping to make drastic change with a lot of the things that are going on. But some of these problems are so deep-rooted that it's going to take generations and millennia to change, okay? Because the thing is that it's hard, it's easy to kill a person. It's almost impossible to kill an ideology, okay? Quick example, going off point a little bit. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that revolutionary guy named Che, okay? Che has died, God knows how long ago. But if you go to India, Che is there. If you go to Japan, everybody's wearing Che t-shirt, okay? Again, Bob Marley, reggae music, okay? Bob Marley died in the 80s, okay? Up to this day, Bob Marley is more relevant than ever because his message of love and nonviolence and, redemption. So, it's gonna be a hard fight with ISIS, no matter what they're telling you. It's not something that's gonna be able to fix itself just like that. It's just that we as a people just need to make sure that, we do the best that we can to vote in our leaders, train our kids right, and take care of our homes, The destruction of a nation begins inside of a home. African proverb, sorry. Now, moving on to my favorite Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, of course, she caught a strep infection. Why is this important? Well, you know that she's been dealing with a lot of emotional issues especially with the situation with Lamar Odom basically being 4 hours away from dying because of drug overdose and other uses of drugs. So we are praying for her. We hope that she goes to the doctor and do what is necessary to take care of herself. And I know she's gonna do well for herself. Now, moving on to Kylie Kardashian. Allegedly, she broke up with Tiger. Why is this important? Because the girl is just famous for being famous, okay? So it's gonna get clicks, that's the trending topic. Now, moving on to somebody that's very important, of course, the one and only Adele. Adele was on Saturday Night Live last night. I was able to catch our second performance with Matthew McConaughey hosting Saturday Night Live, and it was a wonderful experience. Great music, great singer, wonderful. The only complaint is that I have is that you know that Adele's music is very kind of emotionally, kind of saddy. So if you're in that mood and you're in the type of mood for that type of stuff, you know, it's okay, you know what I mean? But sometimes, me personally, I can't necessarily take it because I'm dealing with so much other issues in my life that I cannot deal with so much emotional music. I need something to make me happy, to make me jump up and dance and go crazy. So shout outs to Adele, I love you. And I know that once the sound scan comes in, your music is gonna be probably one of the, your album side is gonna be one of the best things that happened to us for the holidays. Moving on to the one and only Justin Bieber. Allegedly, Justin Bieber is back with his wonderful Selena Gomez, and he serenaded her with his lovely song at a restaurant. Now, love is a very crazy thing, so I'm not going to get into this one, but what I would say is that, Justin Bieber still has a lot of issues, and Selena Gomez still have a lot of issues, so I wish them the very best. They're young, young people. Once you get into your 30s, like me, you're able to make solid decisions, able to know what you're doing. At least that's what I hope for the rest of the world. Now, moving on to the wonderful and the great New York Giants. They suffered a major loss. One of their players was injured, and I wish him the speediest of recovery. Now, if you guys haven't realized, for my past couple of videos, I've been growing a beard, okay? November is usually called Movember, so it's basically, first it was started in recognition of prostate health for men, but then they changed it, so now it's just in recognition of men's overall health. And of course, at the end of most of my videos, I usually tell people, take care of your health, watch what you do, eat, exercise, and I always say that I'm giving myself that advice too. Because folks, you get into so much things in your life, you get focusing on the things that are probably more vanity than anything else. You get into work, and you know that once you're fired from your job, they'll just find another person, and but yet still you put those things in front of everything else, including your health, and once you're sick, the job can't help you, so it's important that you guys not necessarily grow a beard like me. I'm going to be shaving in December, but it's important that you guys make sure that you take care of your health and do what's right. Also too, in October was the color purple for domestic violence. It's one of those causes that is close to my heart. A lot of people are going through domestic violence, and it's no respect of persons, okay? The rich get slapped, the poor get slapped, the in-between gets slapped, everybody gets slapped across the board. Domestic violence does not have race, ethnicity, nothing. Everybody gets beaten across the world. So the level of severity depends on whomever it might be, but what I tell my people is to make sure that you take care of yourself and do what is important. Alright? So this is your boy, the one and only DJ Troy. I'm out. Peace out. Yeah! Boom!